Hi, today I will show you how to design a bead roller in Blender. Beads that can be used for jewelry making in the form of a sphere, circle beads. Alright, so let's start with deleting the cube and deleting the perspective camera as well. And I go to Scene Properties here, to Units, and I change Unit Scale to 0.001 and length millimeters. Be sure that you are in object mode here. Shift and A, I create mesh and cube. Click here in add cube. Let's choose size maybe 60 millimeters and press enter. Let's zoom out a little bit. Then we press N on a keyboard to see the panel here. And let's change the dimensions of our cube. It's going to be a roller about 60 millimeters. It should be a lot smaller. So in Z here, let's change it maybe to 8 millimeters. It's going to be 1/2 of the roller, and then we are going to make a copy of it. So 8 millimeters is quite good size, I think. All right, after making the scale, be sure to press Ctrl and A and apply rotation and scale, so that the scale always is 1 here. Okay. Let's click X so we can see from this perspective. Then we go Shift and A again. We go with Mesh and Cylinder. In vertices, we change it to 128. In depth, let's go with it's something bigger than 60 millimeters, so 100 millimeters. In radius, about 2 millimeters for now. Perfect. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. And we are aiming at making 3 holes in it. So now we have to rotate it. So we press R for rotate, then Y, and we go here with our mouse, we click it, and in Y we enter 90 degrees. Perfect. Let's go to X here to see it better. Then we press G to move it, but we don't press anything. After G, we press Y and we go to our right. Then we press G and we press Z and we go. Okay. Let's make it a little bit more to the right. So let's press G and Y. Go back to the right. Let's close it up a little bit. You can see the middle of the circle is now not on this line here. So let's go with G again and Z. Yeah, and make it something like this. Yeah, it looks nice. All right. And then we need to make some copies of it because we want our beads to be in different sizes. This can be the smallest one. So let's go with, when you have the cylinder clicked, you go Shift and D. There's a copy. You click Escape. Then you press G again and Y. And you go with your copy somewhere like maybe here. Then you press S for scale and make it bigger.
Thanks for watching so far. If you are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.
Perfect. Then Shift and D again, Escape, G and Y. And go here. S for scale, make it bigger again. And again, Shift and D, Escape, G and Y. and the last copy, and S for scale, and let's make it the biggest one. So now let's click our base here, the cube here. Let's go to modifier section. We click add modifier, and in search you enter Boolean. Be sure you have difference, exact, and you go with this eyedropper icon here, and let's click the first object cylinder. Click here and apply. Then you can hide it. You can see if you hide it, it works just fine. Then you repeat it for the rest of your 3 cylinders. So click the base, add modifier, Boolean, difference, and you go with this cylinder here and apply. Again, add modifier, Boolean diff here, apply, and the last one. Perfect. So this is the base for our roller. What we need to do now, we need to have a copy of it, because it consists of 2 parts that are sliding one in another, and 2 rails that going to like stick those 2 parts together. So let's make those 2 rails. Okay, so let's press Shift and A, and let's create mesh cube. Okay, this is another cube. So we are going to make 2 rails now. So let's change the dimensions. Okay, so in Y, it should be really small. Something like 1.5 millimeters. And in Z, we also make it a lot smaller. So let's make 1.5, 1.5, and in X, let's stick with 60 now. We don't click anything, we just click X here. You can see it's here. Let's press G, okay? Then press Y, let's go here. Then press G and Z. And let's go up. This is our rail, let's click it somewhere like here. Perfect. All right, so this is our rail. It looks like this. And let's make a copy, this one on this side as well. So let's go to X here. Let's click it, Shift and D, copy, escape, then G and Y. And let's go on this side. Perfect. Okay, this is ready. So now let's make a copy of all of these shapes. So let's make a selection like here, then press Shift and D. You made a copy of all of the layers here. Instantly, you go with escape, then you press G and you press Z. You go up. This is it, perfect. Then let's rotate it. This selection here, R for rotate, and Y, R and Y, and let's rotate it in Y 180 degrees. Okay. Yes, we can make a selection of this one. So let's select all of this stuff. Let's press G, then press Z, and we go down. Okay, now this part here needs to go inside. So the small rail here, and this one as well. And I need to go here and make a room for this one to slide. Okay, so let's press this one, maybe. And holding Shift, you can press this one as well. Then you press G and you press Z and you go up in the same direction. But don't go fully inside. Some of this object needs to stay out of the base. So maybe something like this. Okay, you can see, yeah, perfect. Okay, after doing this, be sure to check the length of these small parts here. If they are too short, the Boolean option will not be okay, and you can see that it's not that long. It has to be longer here. It has to stick out of the model. So we can press S, and we can press X, and make it longer. Okay, so it really sticks, yeah, sticks out like this. Really a lot. Then we click the base, we go to add modifier, search, Boolean, and difference again, and you choose the small objects here, a small cube, and you click apply. Okay, perfect. Again, this base, add modifier, Boolean, and difference this time, this one. And click apply. You can hide this one as well. Yeah, perfect. Then you press X here. Then we press G and instantly we press Z. Okay, and we can check how it looks like, right? We can make a simulation of how it's going to be used. So we click, then we go on this part here, we press S for scale, then we press Z, make it smaller. You can press G and Z. Let's go down. Yes, and you can press S and Y to make it more narrow. Perfect. Maybe a little bigger, so S and Z. Yeah, something maybe like this. And this should work just fine. And we go to the next one as well. Okay, so this one again, and you press S, S and Y. Then you press G and Z. This kind of rail should be enough. You can press G and Z. And to just stick it, just to see how it's going to look when you are going to slide it. Okay. This kind of room should be okay. You can experiment with your own numbers here, because if you want to have it like tighter or more loose, you need to make it different here. But I think it should be okay. And basically this is our roller. And now what we are going to do, we just need to export it to STL. So for now we can go with this selection here. Maybe I can export it. Oh yeah, or we can click this one, maybe this one cube here. Let's hide it for now. Okay, so let's click this one Holding shift, click this one, holding shift, click this one, right click on the mouse, we click join, and this is our cube, okay, and this is the second one. So now you have like 2 of them. So you can have cube 2, you go to file, you can just select it, go to file, export STL, and you can press selection only here and just save it. And you can hide it, show this one. We don't care about the rotation here. We can, in Cura or other slicer, it should appear okay. If not, we will just rotate it 180 degrees in Cura. Doesn't matter, it should work just fine. If you wish, you can rotate it here, and you can also export it to STL. So I exported it to STL, as you can see, and I opened it in a Cura slicer, and perfectly we can see that's okay, but we need to print it on the back, like this one. This is okay, this is not okay. So if you have it like this, just you need to rotate it. So you go to rotation option here, and you just rotate it 180 degrees. Perfect. Go with slicing, and this is your roller. This is your bead roller. Of course, you can make some adjustments. This is just the basic stuff that I showed you. What you can do, you can also experiment with the rail. I mean this small parts here. You can make it sharper in the form of a triangle as well, but I just showed you the quickest option that you can experiment with, and the basic start to make your own shapes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it. If so, please comment, leave a like, share this video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.